The scene opens on an ancient, weathered chamber bathed in flickering candlelight. Scrolls line the walls, and the air hums with the weight of untold futures. At the center sits the oracle, her eyes milky and distant, as if gazing beyond time itself. She leans forward, addressing the unseen listener, a voice full of wisdom, but heavy with the burden of what she's seen. "Ah, you've come to hear the tale, haven't you? The tale of the three, destined to change everything, to either save us or doom us all." She breathes in deeply, her voice steady but low, as if speaking aloud could awaken the powers she speaks of. Long before your time, before mine, even before the stars themselves burned bright in the heavens, there was a founder, the first of her kind to see beyond the confines of a single reality. Her eyes, you see, could stretch across the Omniverse, across all timelines, all possible futures and worlds. And in her endless sight, she discovered something that no one, not even the Eternals, dared to believe: a calamity, a convergence of power so immense it could shake the very foundation of existence itself. The oracle's eyes flicker, as though the memories of the vision are fresh and vivid. Three beings born in different times in different realms, yet bound together by fate. They do not know each other now, but their destinies are intertwined by threads of lightning, flame, and wind. Her voice lowers, growing more intense, as if she is revealing a forbidden truth. "The first Tsukoreyu Hoshizora," she says, her hands rising as if to grasp a distant image. "He is born of thunder and light, a king too young for the weight he must bear. The storm in his veins is unlike any before him. His power, it can rip through dimensions, shatter the barriers between realities. He is a force of change, of ascension, but such power, it is dangerous, even to himself. The lightning in him, child, does not merely light up the sky. It could tear the Omniverse apart." She pauses, her head tilting as if hearing distant echoes. "Then there is Narku Uramura. Ah, the flame of revolution. A warrior born in the slums, from a world so twisted by prejudice that the very flames that once gave life now burn to consume all in their path. His heart burns hotter than any fire. He rallies the broken, the discarded, the half-bloods of his world, but his flame is not one of comfort. No, it is a fire that will spread. Across time, across space, toppling rulers and kingdoms alike. If his flame grows unchecked, it could engulf us all." The oracle shivers, though the room is warm, as if the very thought of Narku's power makes the air burn around her. And finally, the wind that carries death itself, Kenshin Asakura, she says, her voice now almost a whisper, as though uttering his name could summon him. A prince of the winds, cold and merciless. His heart is frozen, his will sharp as a blade, his winds. They blow silently but leave nothing but ruin in their wake. His power is subtle, creeping. He moves between realities, unnoticed, yet everywhere his presence touches. Kingdoms fall, lives are snuffed out like candles in a storm. He is cruel, yes, but more than that, he is inevitable. His winds will spread, and when they do, even the strongest foundations will crumble. The oracle leans back, her gaze locking with the viewers, a knowing look in her eyes. These three, they are not evil, no, but they are dangerous. The Eternals, the ones who rule the Omniverse with iron chains of stasis and control, fear them above all else. For if these three should ever come together, the Omniverse will tremble. The Eternals have tried, oh how they have tried, to hunt them down, to erase them from the timelines. Across countless realities, they have sent their agents, shadow walkers, assassins, even entire armies. But fate, child, fate has other plans. Her voice softens, taking on a note of sad understanding. You see, the prophecy of the Triad of Calamity was not meant to simply speak of destruction. No, no, it speaks of choice. For in their hands, these three beings hold the power to reshape the Omniverse, to tear down the old order and build something new, something perhaps better, or perhaps far worse. The oracle's eyes gleam with an unreadable intensity. And that, my dear listener, is why they must die. She leans forward, her voice taking on a darker tone, as though sharing a secret only meant for a select few. The Eternals do not hunt them because they are destined to destroy. They hunt them because they fear change. They fear a world where their control no longer binds the fates of all things. But destiny is a powerful force, and these three are tied to it in ways even the Eternals cannot sever. Her voice drops to a whisper, her gaze distant once more. One day soon, the lightning of ascension, the flame of revolution, and the wind of ruin will converge. When they do, the Omniverse will be remade, whether it will be a world of light, of freedom, or of chaos and ruin. Only they will decide. The calamity is coming, child, and when it does, the question you must ask yourself is not how to stop it, but which side of it you will stand on. The oracle's voice fades, the candles flickering as though the room itself holds its breath in anticipation. The vision ends, but the weight of her words lingers, heavy with the knowledge of the approaching storm. And so, the story ends, not with a conclusion, but with a warning. The Triad of Calamity is not to be feared because of their power, but because of the choices they will be forced to make.